Okay, really? Rolling? Can you hear me? Hey guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be doing a little bit of an update, kind of a chit chat, but I also have hot new shit for you. These are items that I've been setting aside to film for this video for a while, so some of it's kind of like hot, kind of new shit, but we're still going to talk about it anyway. Hey. Obviously, I'm officially brunette now, so I finally have back to my roots. I have brown hair again. It was just like I couldn't, you know, the blonde was so much fun, like the white was fun. It really, that white hair really shook me, you know. We gotta regrow this year. You guys know what I'm talking about. This year, we will regrow. No bleach 2K17. I just really wanted to have like one color hair. I still have a little bit of dimension in there, but for the most part, it is brown. If I had to describe this brown, this is it's a warm golden brown, but I definitely didn't want to do red. Red is like my worst fear, having like reddish, like really red brown hair. I feel like it just doesn't go, it just doesn't vibe with me. I've had it before and I just really didn't like it on my skin. We went to like a golden, warm, think like roasting chestnuts on an open fire. I was really happy. Bosif on Instagram, he does my hair. He's incredible at doing blonde. Like he did my balayage, he took me to platinum. And then when I told him I wanted to go brown, he was like kind of sad at first, but he was like, okay, I get it. And I love it. I don't even, like when we did it, I don't even feel weird. It felt weird only because it's so long. Like I have 18-inch extensions in right now. I just feel good. I love that I don't have tons of like highlights anymore. It just feels so great. I love it. It's great for winter, and I just needed like a change. I couldn't bleach my hair anymore. My hair actually told me, it was like, Katie, if you bleach your hair one more time, I'm packing up and I'm moving out. I was scheduled to go brown the week something before Thanksgiving, but then that night my Instagram got hacked, which sucked so bad. It was in the middle of the night, like 2:30 in the morning. I was asleep, and Desi actually was calling me. I don't wake up for anything, so she was calling John. They called us like 1,000 times to wake us up, like, dude, you just got hacked, like, do something, you know, whatever it is you're supposed to do when your stuff gets hacked. They woke us up. This guy was posting on my Instagram account just like some random crap, like, go follow this account. You guys know those annoying posts that people do when they hack your account. He did that, and then he also got into my Twitter, and then John went into my Twitter on the computer, and they were, like, fighting back and forth to get access to my account. They're, like, switching the emails back and forth, like, trying to get power over the account. I'm just sitting there like, oh God. It's just like a really weird feeling. It's just when somebody's in your stuff. Like it just feels weird. It's very uncomfortable. From my Twitter, he got my phone number that was in there. So that was weird. It was just like, can you not? And so we actually ended up getting my Twitter back. Luckily, like thank God Desi and Steven woke us up because then he didn't take over my Twitter account. So we managed to get that back that night. But then the next day he was just like, deleting all of my pictures on Instagram. Like he deleted everything, unfollowed everybody, blocked so many people, and yeah, deleted everything so it didn't even look like it was my page anymore. And then it was like that for like 2 days. So that day that I was supposed to get my hair done, we were obviously contacting Instagram trying to get the account back. So it really sucked because when he deleted everything, I just felt like when I look at my Instagram, I feel like you guys probably feel that way too if you post often. It's kind of like a scrapbook of all your memories, and I was just like, I thought about it, I was like, damn, I'm like really sad that all that stuff is gone because it kind of shows like the past few years for me, and I was just really upset about it, that everything was just gone, just like that. We were on the phone with Desi and Steven for like 2 hours that night trying to figure out, first of all, we changed our passwords and emails on everything after that. When I looked at my page at 5 o'clock in the morning, he deleted so many pictures, it was down to like the wedding pictures. And then he was deleting the wedding pictures. I was like, God, that's so cold. That's cold, right? Luckily, I feel really lucky that Instagram was actually able to recover most of my photos. I didn't get everything, but I got so many of the pictures back, and it made me really happy just that I was able to get everything back. Not just the account, but like all my photos too. It just felt really good. And now I just have like extra heightened security on everything now. Anyway, that was just a huge mess. So if you guys unfollowed somebody on Instagram that looked weird and you're like, why am I following them? That was probably me. So if you want to go look up my account, if you guys like following me on Instagram, you can go check my account and follow me again if you are unfollowing me now. So anyway, that's what happened with that. Everything's back though. It's me. It's me. So now I'm going to jump into hot new shit items. The first few things I want to talk about are clothing. So you guys know I love my cozy clothes. I love my comfy clothing. obviously. So the two items I want to show you are from Civil Regime. The first one is a t-shirt dress. T-shirt dresses, I think, are a fantastic idea because it's a t-shirt, but it's a dress. So it's like a more dressy t-shirt, you know? I don't like wearing dresses at all. Like, I'll do it sometimes, but like it's not something I enjoy or I ever want to do. But the t-shirt dress, I can get on that. I can support that. So they look really cute with like boots, like over the knee boots, thigh high boots, like low boots, combat boots, boots. It's something I like to have in my arsenal right now. But a lot of the times t-shirt dresses are way too long for me, or they're just not like, I don't like them to be like baggy. I want them to be more of like a straight fit. You know what I mean? Like a straight leg jean. So I feel like these t-shirt dresses had like the best fit. I just really liked everything about them. So these are from Civil Regime, and this one I'm going to show you is really just a white tee, and it says Slay on it. Look, it's, you know, I'm really weary of wearing, like, things that just say, like, a word right here, because usually it says a word that, like, I'm not trying to wear, because a lot of times a graphic tee that says a word starts, like, an awkward conversation with somebody. I went to the park, and I was wearing a shirt. It was after I went to the gym, and I was wearing a shirt that said white wine all the time, like in really big writing. And this guy comes up to me, he goes, "But not with a steak, right?" And it's just like, I don't want to have this conversation. What are you supposed to say? Of course not, you know? Just awkward conversations that, like, people are making fun of you for wearing a shirt that says something on it. You know what I'm talking about? You guys know what I'm talking about. Like, that awkward, like, I know you're making fun of me right now, but I'm not trying to engage at the same time. But anyway, so this one says slay, but it also says it like covertly. Yeah, it's not like in your face slay. But I just really like this t-shirt dress. It has the scallopy bottom, so it has a cut like that. And I'll include a picture so that way you guys can see it. I just really like the fit of them. They just fit, they fit me really well. I don't know if you're a lot taller, if they're gonna fit the same way that they fit me, because obviously I'm short AF. And I wore a size small. And then the other item from them that I wanted to show you is their hoodies. I am a hoodie connoisseur, obviously. Obviously. This one is really cute. Okay, this one says something really loud on the front, but I'm totally okay with wearing this. It says Savage. Savage. Yes, Savage. I would totally wear this and not feel uncomfortable. If somebody said, like, try to make fun of me, be like, "Oh, Savage," I'd be like, yeah, Savage. Anyway, so I really like this one. I love the colors on it. This is a cropped one. It looks really cute with, like, high-waisted leggings, but they also have non-cropped ones. This is the right type of hoodie. This is the kind that you want. This is that cozy hoodie. All right, so the first thing I have makeup-wise is foundation, and there is a new foundation coming out. I don't know if you guys saw it yet. It's the L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover Foundation. So a new foundation in the Infallible line from L'Oreal. So Trend Mood slid it into my DM, and she said, "Girl," and I was like, "Girl, oh yes, I need to get that." So I think it technically doesn't come out till January, but I think it was on Amazon. I don't know. I checked Amazon. It said currently unavailable, so I don't know if it was available, it sold out or whatever. It said currently unavailable for me. But anyway, so it's going to be coming out soon, which I'm really excited about. You know I love my Infallible foundations, so we'll see what that one's all about. I can't wait for that one. I don't know if you guys are excited for that one. And the other foundation that I have is one from LA Girl. This is the LA Girl Pro Coverage High Definition Long Wearing Illuminating Foundation. So this came out in November, and this is an HD illuminating foundation. So I actually have a video for you guys coming out on my first impression of this foundation. I'm wearing it right now. I'm still getting a feel for it, like how do I like it. I love the way that it looks right here. It looks really good, like, after I put my powders and my bronzer and I set and everything like that. But when I first put it on, it's, like, really glowy. Like, you know how some foundations, I want to say the Nars Sheer Glow, it says it's a sheer glow, but it's actually, like, a full coverage kind of matte foundation. You don't really, like, for me, I don't really expect foundations that say they're going to be glowy to actually be glowy. But this one is, like, really glowy. Like, when I sit in front of my ring light, it's like my chin, I've never seen such a glow in my chin before, and just in other areas of my face, like my forehead, normally where I put a little bit of glow, there's already a glow there. It's just got like a full glow going on, so it's not something that I'm used to because I'm so used to matte foundations. There are a total of 15 shades. I have 3 of them and then a white shade here, so I have a more in-depth video on this coming out soon. I'm just on my opinions on it and an application so you guys can see what it looks like going on. I'm currently wearing the shade Natural, and then this one is actually, which I'm really curious to try this out. This is the white. This is literally a white liquid foundation, and it blends out to that. So it's literally white full coverage foundation, and you can use that to lighten any foundation. You can use it, mix it with this, obviously, or I kind of want to try it out with my Armani Luminous Silk foundation that I used to make colors more tan. I kind of want to try it out and just see how it works mixing it with other formulas. So I thought this is interesting. I know this isn't like a new concept or anything, but I'm curious to try it out. And these are only, these foundations are only $10, which is great price point. LA Girl has really affordable products. And the next thing I have to show you guys is from Nars, and these are the new Nars Primers. How exciting is that? This is like, I love primers, like, ooh, woo. Okay, so they have 3 new primers. This kind of reminds me of like Makeup Forever. You know how Makeup Forever has like hydrating, nourishing, smoothing, mattifying. They have a bunch of different primers that do different things for the skin. So this is pretty similar to that. So the first one is Pore and Shine Control Primer. This one will help to minimize pores and mattify the skin. So this one will probably be great for more oily skin. The next one is Smooth and Protect Primer. So this one helps to smooth the pores, and this one also has an SPF 50 in it. Oh my god, for real? And then the last one is the Radiance Primer. This one has an SPF 35 in it, and this one helps to warm the complexion and boost radiance. So I'm pretty excited to try these out. They just sent these to me. I got them today. I don't know if I've ever used Nars Primer, actually, now that I think about it. I'm not sure what their primer is, but they have some really good stuff, so I'm excited to try these out. They just look so chic, don't they? All right, next hot new item I wanted to show you guys is from Natasha Denona. So she always comes out with really cool stuff, so I'm excited about these ones. These are the 2-step star liners. Watch me do steps. So they look like this, which I was like, huh, 2-step liners. And then there's a black one too. So there's black, purple, and blue. I don't know if you guys remember on my Snapchat, I wish I saved it because it looked so good. I was just playing around with makeup one night and I did like a fat blue, just a solid blue wing liner with the glitter on top, and it looked so good. So this is how it works. You take this off and it's literally 2 different little thingies here. This is the liner. You wait till it dries and then you put the glitter on top of it. So I don't know if you guys have tried out glitter liners before, but I have. I'm not talking about like the Urban Decay one, but like a eyeliner, like something you would use to add color like this, and then also glitter. Usually they're mixed together into like a kind of like a gel paste kind of thing, and they just don't really show the glitter that much. I think it's because they're covered with the liner. I've never really loved any of the liquid liners that I've tried that have glitter in them, just because they're not very like, they don't look that great. My favorite one for sure is the blue. You know, I love like a rich cobalt blue color. The black one does look really cool because it is that like silver, it's almost like a silver black glitter that goes on top of the black liner. The only thing is I'm not sure about the actual liner formula. I've only done it like playing around. When I went to go take it off, it just like kind of crumbled off. It like came off too easily almost. I think it's because I'm used to my Inglot one. But the Inglot gel liner like does not come off. It came off really easily and it's just not what I'm used to, so I don't know how it performs throughout the day, but it looked amazing when I put it on my eye and just was playing around with it. You just paint the glitter on top of the liner. And I'm kind of wondering if you could just use the this glitter gel on top of a different liner. You know what I mean? Like I'm kind of picturing this glitter on top of like the Tarte cobalt blue liner, you know? But it also looks really good on this dark blue. Maybe I think it's probably supposed to be on like a dark blue. And then here's what it looks like close up so you guys can see it. We're in very soft lighting right now, but this looks popping in like a low light. Next item I wanted to show you guys is from Tarte Cosmetics. It's one of their new eyeshadow palettes, and it's called the Maneater Palette. And this one, I wanted to include this in here because I love the colors in here. I mean, how many people love warm neutral colors? This is just what more could you ask for? This is almost like a Life palette in a palette already made. If you look at my Life palette, which I have condensed into a small Z palette this same size, it's pretty much all these same colors except for like the cranberry color, which I don't really do too often. I think this would be a really cool gift, although I don't think it comes out till December 28th. We've got the super creamy lid color, warm crease color, and then you've got the deeper brown color. And you know, if you want that pop of shimmer, boom, look at those. It was made for me. Passion is like a softer peachy shade to wear like on the lid, which is basically like the color that I have on right now. Next up is a highlight from Ofra Cosmetics, and this one is called Blissful. So Ofra has pretty good highlighters. They have the Rodeo Drive, which is like the goldy one that looks like this, and it's really, really good. This one's a little bit more of like a champagne kind of rose gold. It just goes with like the vibe of this backdrop, doesn't it? I don't have it on right now though. I'm wearing like the Makeup Forever number 2 Pro Light Fusion highlight today. But anyway, here is this highlight. I put on a heavy swatch, so this is like really intense right now. So pretty. It's a really good alternative to gold, because I always lean towards golds, but I feel like when it's the other way, like they tend to be too pink, but this one looks really pretty. So I'm excited to try this one out. So the next item I'm going to show you guys has been talked about a lot, and this is the Natasha Denona Star Palette. Natasha Denona has like amazing formulas of a lot of products. Like, I love her products. This palette, I really do like it. There's some shades I really like in here, but there's also like shades in here that I probably won't use. So it's split up like this, and this is like the warm side and this is the cool side. So as you can tell, there's a lot of fallout in this palette, and it's mainly from this one right here. So when I first got this, I was so excited because obviously like she has amazing formulas of shadows. I swatched this one, and this is definitely like the most disappointing shadow I would say in here. I've tried to use it a couple different ways, and it's just, it doesn't give me what I want it to give me. It's really flaky. Every time you swatch it, so much product falls off of it. I don't know, it's just like a little bit chunky for me. Obviously it has a ton of reflection in it. It looks really good. This is a really heavy swatch used with my finger on the back of my hand, but when it comes to actually applying it on your lid, which is not as smooth of a surface as your hand, it's kind of, I mean, it's kind of difficult to do. So I had a little bit of trouble. I feel like it kind of took me some time to figure out how to like really work those shadows, and the best way to apply it is definitely with your finger and not a brush. I haven't really dipped into the matte shadows too much. I've used some of the warm side ones, but the cool side ones are not really ones that I would dip into that often. I really like the formula of her matte shadows, but it's really just like the colors are not ones that I would reach toward very often. It's a pretty expensive palette. I think this palette is like $169. So it's, what? So it's a really pricey palette. So I feel like to get this, like, you really gotta want it. And for me, like, if I was to go out and buy it, would I buy this? I don't think I would pick this palette up because it just doesn't have like a lot of the stuff that I'm looking for. If they just had like these shades in here, the I call them the star shadows. If they had the star shadows in here, I would buy it. If it was just a palette of those colors, that would be really cool, because it was just this one didn't work out for me. That was the only one that didn't work out. These other ones are insane. It was a little bit of a miss for me just because I'm not really going to use a lot of the mattes, and this one over here didn't really work out for me. It's kind of messy. All right, so here are all the reflective shadows on the warm side, and even here, like, these two shades are really similar. They're bomb, but really similar to each other. And these two, I mean, I'm just, this one on my lid, get out of here. But these are like my favorites in this palette. I would totally buy this palette separately and be so happy with it. I use this from time to time. As you can see, it's pretty messy on the inside. I use the reflective shadows often, but I think for $169, I would probably have to pass on getting this palette myself. So that is my hot new shit for right now. Until next time, let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. Also, anything you're really excited for coming out this holiday season, or anything that just recently came out. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching.